At first glance, it sounds like something invented purely for shock value. Women wrestling in the middle of a cabbage patch. No arena lights, no polished mats, no dramatic walkout music. Just soil, torn leaves, raw movement, and bodies colliding where no one expects a sport to exist. And yet, the moment clips of this unusual spectacle began circulating online, the reaction was instant and overwhelming. Confusion turned into fascination. Laughter turned into heated debate. And within hours, the internet proved once again that it cannot look away from chaos when it feels authentic. This is not traditional wrestling, and it is not parody either. What makes women battling in a cabbage patch so compelling is precisely that it exists in the space between performance and reality. The setting strips away the familiar cues of organized competition and replaces them with something primal. The cabbage patch becomes an improvised arena, unpredictable and messy, forcing participants to adapt in real time. Slipping soil, crushed leaves, and uneven ground remove any sense of control. Every movement feels earned rather than choreographed. Part of the viral explosion comes from how deeply this clashes with expectations. Wrestling is usually associated with rings, uniforms, rules, and spectators who know what they are watching. Agriculture, on the other hand, symbolizes calm, routine, and order. When these two worlds collide, the contrast is so absurd that it instantly grabs attention. Viewers click out of disbelief, then stay because they realize something strangely captivating is happening. What truly drives engagement, however, is the energy of the women involved. This is not passive entertainment. The competitors are intense, expressive, and fully committed. There is grit in their movements and confidence in their presence. They are not there to look polished or elegant. They are there to dominate space, assert strength, and embrace the madness of the environment. That unapologetic attitude resonates strongly in an online culture that values authenticity, even when it is rough around the edges. Social media reactions reveal another layer of why this concept exploded. Some viewers treat it as comedy, sharing clips with captions filled with disbelief. Others frame it as a statement about reclaiming space and physicality for women in unconventional ways. There are debates about whether it should be considered sport, performance art, or simply viral spectacle. The truth is that it succeeds precisely because it refuses to fit neatly into any one category. The cabbage patch itself plays a surprisingly important role. Unlike a clean, neutral surface, it leaves marks. Clothes get dirty. Skin gets scratched. The environment pushes back. This creates a visual language that feels raw and unsanitized, something increasingly rare in an era dominated by filters and perfect lighting. Viewers are drawn to the imperfections because they signal that what they are watching is real, or at least real enough to feel unscripted